Hello friends, today's topic is cubes and cube roots, and this is the first part of our chapter cubes and cube roots. Yes, we have already learned squares and square root previously, so this is the next chapter, that is cubes and cube root. So let us see what new we are going to learn today and how we are going to find the cube or the number given to us is a perfect cube or not. That thing we are going to learn today in this video. So let us start the video over here. So here you can see five sums are there, and here I have already taken the factor by the factorization method, or by the method we are telling it as taking the LCM. It has already been solved over here so that we can find it easily, so and we won't waste much time over here. So what we are going to see, this thing you all might be knowing how to make factorization and find the factors of the number given, that we have already learned in grade 4 and 5, so that must be clear to you. So if it is not been clear to you, you can go to my playlist and watch LCM and HCF chapter, and the videos based on that has been explained there, that how we are finding by this. So for 216, after solving this, we need to find that the factor, that means here the factor we can see is 2 is appearing thrice, 3 is also appearing thrice. You can see the factors appearing are 3 times. 2 is appearing 3 times and 3 is also appearing 3 times. That means the number given, that is the number 216, is a perfect cube. Why? Because its factors are 3 times. If it might be square, then the factors would be 2 times, but here the factor is 3 times, and we need to check whether it is a cube or not. So here the factors are in form of number, that is 3, 6 and 9. Suppose here it is more than 3. Here in this sum you can see more than 3, so we will make the pairing of 3 3, 1 3, second 3. But for this 2, another 2 should be required. How much 2 should be required? 2 times 2 should be required, so that it can easily form a cube. Yes, so we can say that 128 is not the cube, but here in first sum we can find that 3 times 2 is to be seen to us. 3 times 3 also we can see, 3 times 3. That means the number 216 is a perfect cube. What we can say? The number 216 is a perfect cube. It is a perfect cube. I am writing like here PC, that means perfect cube. So which of the following numbers are not perfect cube? That means it is perfect cube, we can say. So I am inserting tick mark over here so that we can find at the end after solving each and every sum. So this is a cube. So let us move to the next sum, that is question number 2. Pair of 3 should be made. 1 2 3, that means this pair can be made, this can be in one pair. Second pair would be like this 3. In this way 2 pairs are made, but the third pair cannot be formed. This 2 is left alone. To make the pair of 3, we need to multiply the number by 4, that means 2 times 2, so that it can be perfect square. If after multiplying 128 by 4, we will receive the answer as 512, which would be perfect square cube of the number. I hope you all might be getting it, but that has not been asked in our question. We just need to make the pair of 3 and check whether all the numbers or the factors that we are obtaining are in the pair of 3 or not. If they are in the pair of 3, then it is a cube, otherwise it is not a cube. Here we have seen that these 3 are there, these 3 are there, this is not there, that means it is not a perfect cube. So I have made cross mark over there. I hope you all might be getting it. This is very easy type of sums. Similarly for the third sum, similarly we have to check that the numbers, that is factor 2 obtaining 3 times. Yes, it is obtaining 3 times. This could be one pair. Other pair is 5 obtaining 3 times. Yes, you can see, that means the other pair is to be formed. 3 times 2, 3 times 5, that means it is a perfect cube. So we can put the tick mark. Yes, it is a perfect cube. I hope you all might be getting it. We just need to count the number of factors. After finding the factors, we have to just make the pair of 3 3. If the pair of 3 and 3 is formed, then it is a perfect cube. If the pair is not formed, then it is not a cube. Simple thing. I hope you all might be getting it. Here is the pair of 2 is formed, 2 is formed, so it is not a perfect cube. Directly we can say we don't need to solve further, because we can see 2 times 2, 2 times 5. But for making it a cube, we need 3 times. Yes, but in case of square, we need to find 2 only. So 2 times 2, 2 times 5, that means 100 is a square, but it is not a cube. because while solving the cube, the numbers or the factors should be obtained in the three terms, we can say. Yes, so let us begin with the next sum. Pair of 3 should be formed always. 3 times 2, I can see this could be our first pair. Let us make it clearly so that you all can view from here to here. This is the first pair. Second pair from here to here, this is our second pair. Yes, two pairs of 2 we can find easily properly over here, because in this longer type of sum you won't be able to remember the cube till large number. That's why by this method we can check whether it is a cube or not. Similarly over here, yes, we can find three pair of 3 is there. Again the pair of 3 is there. That means two pair of 2 and two pair of 3. So this, it is a cube of which number? We have to take ones only. 4 9 4s are 36. So it is a cube of 36. In this way also we can find, but here we need to find whether it is a cube or not. Yes, it is a cube. We don't need to find it is a cube of which number over here, but then also I have informed and make you assured that in this way we will solve in future that how to find the cube. By this method we can find. So out of 3 2's we need only 1. Here also out of 3 we need 1. Here out of 3 we need 3. Here out of 3. Now we'll multiply all the numbers. That is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 9, 3 multiplied by 3. 3 3s are 9, and here 4. 9 4s are 36, which indicates that it is the cube of 36. In this way we should find, and we can get whether the number given is a perfect cube or not. So let us begin with the next slide and see what we are going to learn. Same thing is to be there over here, but in the question what is to be asked, find the smallest number by which each of the following number must be multiplied to obtain a perfect cube. That means first we need to find the factors by this method. Yes, after finding the factors, what we are supposed to do, we are again supposed to make the pairs, because in cube it is totally dependent on pairs only. Pair of 3, yes, 3, that means not number 3, but number should be repeated 3 times. Here 3 is repeated 3 times. One time writing 1 2 3, that means one pair could be formed like this. Here 2 3 are there. If there has been one more 3, here 2 3 are there, but we are lack of 1 3, so that if it should be multiplied with 1 3, then we could obtain perfect cube. Yes, this thing we have learned in our previous slide only, that the pair of 3 should be formed. So what has to be asked in the question, that it should be multiplied with which number, then it could be a perfect cube. That means 2 3 are there. If one more 3 would be there, then it would be a perfect cube. So if 1 3, if it is multiplied by 1 3, 1 time 3, 1 time 3 should be multiplied to get perfect cube, we can say. Yes, how we have came to know and came to understand that how we are getting this answer, because pair of 2 3 should be made, but here 2 3s we are obtaining. If it would be one more 3, then we could find and get that the answer obtained is a perfect cube. So here in the answer section what I am writing, it should multiplied with 3 once only. So I am writing over here that it should be multiplied with 3. If it would be twice, then I will write in different manner. So let us make and start pairing 1 2 3. That means one pair could be formed like this. Similarly for the other pair of 3 would be like this. Yes, two pairs are found. Again we are facing the same problem here. Now again the 2 is there only twice, it is not thrice, because we need to make the group of 3. 1 2 is missing over here to make the group. What is missing? 1 2 is missing. So 1 time 2 should be multiplied. Again I am writing 1 time 2 should be multiplied to get perfect cube. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. This was the easier type of sum. We just need to find that it should be multiplied with which number. So here we have got that it should be multiplied with 2 to get and make it at perfect cube. So after multiplying it 2, it will result in 5 and 2, that would be the cube. So here answer would be 2. Now let us move to the next sum, that is 72. We need to make the pair of 3. 3 2 we have got, that means one pair is completed. We want three similar type of numbers, so one pair is completed. Similarly, now second pair, 2 times 3 is there, 1 time 3 is missing, 3 is missing 1 time. Again the answer would be 1 time 3 should be multiplied to get perfect cube. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. So 1 time what? 1 time it should be multiplied. 1 time 3 should be multiplied. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. This is easier type of sum. You can just see and just give the answer in a glimpse. In a seconds you can give the answer. So it should be multiplied with 3. Similarly for here, I will directly write the answer that it should be multiplied with 5. See here, I could write that it should be multiplied with 1 2 and y5. That sum is most important. We'll solve it. So let us begin with the fourth sum, that is 675. Pair of 3 should be made. 1 time 3, 2 time 3 times. So 3 times 3 is there, one pair can be made. 5 is twice only, 1 5 is missing over here. That means 1 time 5 should be multiplied to get perfect cube. Yes, friends, I hope you all might be getting it. So this was the easier type of sum, we can say. So now let us begin with the next sum, that is fifth sum. And if you can solve by your own, pause the video and try to solve by your own, friends. I think this will need and make your concept clear over here. We need to make the pair of 3. Here 2 times 2 only we can see. We can see that 2 appearing over here is 2 times only. Yes, what we are seeing over here is, here the 2 we are seeing is twice only. 2 times 2, that means 1 2 is missing over here. Similarly 5 is also, in terms of 2, 1 5 is also missing. So it should be multiplied with 2 multiplied by 5. So how we'll write the answer? 1 time 2 and 5 should be multiplied to get perfect cube. Yes, friends, I hope you all might be getting 1 time 2 and 5 should be multiplied to get the perfect cube. So answer for 100 would be 2 multiplied by 5. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. That means it should be multiplied with 10 to get the perfect cube. I hope you all might be getting it. So this was the easier type. So friends, if you like the content, don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. Now let us begin with the next type and see what new we are going to learn today. Find the smallest number by which each of the following number must be divided to obtain a perfect cube. In previous sum, what we were doing, dear, we were multiplying, but here we need to divide. Yes, if the number we are dividing, then we will obtain the perfect cube. Yes or no? Yes. So let us start it over here. Now what should be divided? The number that is left should be divided so that we can obtain a perfect cube. Here we need to, basic thing what we need to keep in our mind, that pair of 3 should be made. So 1 time 2 time 3 time, that means one pair is made. Now what is left? This 3 is to be left. Now the number 81 should be divided. In multiplication, what you are doing, if 1 time 3 is there, then we are multiplying by 2 3 to get it perfect cube. But in this one, 81 should be divided 1 time with 3 to get perfect cube. What I am going to tell over here and trying to explain you with the help of statement is, 81 को हम what should be divided by 81? 1 time 3, if we are dividing from 81, we will obtain 27. That is the cube of 3. In this way, the number left should be divided from the number given. That means 3 should be divided from 81. I hope you all might be getting it. So what is the answer for that? 1 time 3 should be divided. So I am writing over here, that is 3 should be divided. So this is the thing you have to keep in the mind. It is similar to the previous type of sums only. So if you are capable of solving by your own, pause the video and try to solve by your own, friends, as I am solving over here for you only. Let us make the pair of 3. Pair of 3 is made. Again the pair of 3 is made. Yes, again second pair of 3 is made. Now we are left with again 1 2. That means the number should be divided with 1 2. That means 128 should be divided 128 by 2 to get perfect cube. Yes, 128 should be divided by 2 to get perfect cube. I hope you all might be getting it. So let us begin with the next sum, that is third sum for the day. So friends, if you are now capable of solving by your own, pause the video and try to solve the remaining 3 sums by your own, as I am solving over here for you only. So 135 should be divided with what number to get a perfect cube? Let us count and make the pair of 3. So pair of 3 is 3 times 3 is there. That means it is perfect. So we are left with 5. That means 135 should be divided by 5 to get perfect cube. Yes, it should be divided by 5 to get the perfect cube. So let us begin with the next sum, that is 192. So the next sum is 192. Let us first think basic thing what we are to keep in our mind. Make the pair of 3. 3 times 2 we can see. So this is 1. Again the pair of 3 we can see. Again this is 1. That means 2 pair are formed. Now what is we are left with? We are left with 3. That means it should be divided with 3. 192 should be divided by 3 to get perfect cube. I hope you all might be getting it. These are the easier type of sums, friends. I hope you all might be getting it and you won't be facing any problem in understanding it. So let us begin with the next sum for the day, that is 704. Let us first make the pair of 3 3. 3 times 2 we can see. First pair I have made, second pair again of 2. That means 2 pair of 2s are formed. Now what is left? 1 2 is left. So what we can say over here is, I think some mistake is there over here. Yes, we can say, yes, you can obtain and find the mistake over here in this question, that is 704 divided by 2. Here what would be the mistake, dear? Here you can see that in the last step what is the mistake written over here, you can see. So let us solve it for our convenience. Yes, so that we can find it easier. So I am solving and for you over here so that we can get the answer properly. Divided by 2, it would be 352. It is correct. 2 176. Similarly over here 288. Similarly by 2 44. By 2 then 22. So I am writing now over here so that we can get it easily. 22 divided by 2, that means 11. So 11 would be there. So let us make the pair over here. 3 times 2 should be there. That is over here you can see. 2 times 2 over here, 1 time here. That means 3 times 2 is there. Now what we are left with? I am marking with different color so that we won't face problem. 11. We are left with 11. 1 time 11 should be. It should be divided with 11. That is the error in the what question or the solution given over here. That is error. There is error in that. So 704 should be divided by 11 to get perfect cube. I hope you all might be getting it, friends. So this was the easier type of sum. So friends, if you like the content, don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. So let us begin with the next slide and see what new we are going to learn today further in this video. Parikshit make a cuboid of plasticine of sides 5, 2 and 5. How many such cuboids would be need to form a cube? To form a cube, what is the basic thing we have learned today? That is the pair of 3 should be there. That means number should be appearing thrice. Here 5 is appearing twice and 2 is appearing once. So it should be multiplied with which number to get it perfect? So it should be multiplied. That means 2 5s are there and 1 2 is there. To make a perfect cube, 2 5 should be multiplied with 1 5. That means 2 5 as it is. We will add one more 5 That add means we will multiply one more 5, and here 1 2 is here, so as it is 1 2, now it should be multiplied with how many 2 to make perfect cube? It should be multiplied with 2 more 2's, 1 2 and second 2. In this way I have multiplied with 2 more 2's. That means this was the number that we are already having. Which was the number? This was the number I was already having, so I am left with 5 into 2 into 2. So the number should be multiplied with 20 cuboids to obtain perfect cube. So the correct answer for this is 20 cuboids to obtain the perfect cube. Yes friends, I hope you all might be getting it. So friends, if you like the content, don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching you all.